Hello and welcome to another episode of BZG's Quick Reviews. My name is Barrett Courtney, as always, I am your host, and here, joined with me, is my one co-host for today, the bisexual from Texas, Henry Montiero. What's up, Henry? How you doing today?
It feels like I'm riding my old egg cream buddy, Man-Bat.
Wow, that was, alright. I don't even know what to respond that with. If you don't know what we do here at Quick Reviews, each of us brings in one item to do a 1-minute review on. And then at the end of that review, we give it a score of either yee, or pfft. I think you can figure out the scoring there. Thinking they can understand that, right?
That's without going into the semantics. It's actually a four-dimensional equation.
Yes.
Determined through the what we get out of the I Ching.
Oh, okay, yes. I have no idea what he just said.
And then we draw a tarot card, throw it at a pigeon.
Okay.
It carries it off to the island of Wakanda.
Okay. Wakanda's not an island, or is it?
Every man is an island.
Okay. So yeah, that's what we do here at Quick Reviews. We would just do quick reviews of things. We each bring in one item. Our third member of BZG, Ricky Baldazan, will not be here this week for this week's set of videos. Just as a heads up. There's only 2 of us this week. But it's okay. The show will go on. Ricky's taking care of some personal stuff, but there are still 2 chairs, 2 mics, 2 dicks. Henry, what did you bring in to review this week?
I brought in the newest volume of the New 52 Batman that came out.
The New 52 Batman, Volume 6, I believe.
Yes, Graveyard Shift.
Alright, just 1 second. Let me pull up. I got a little timer here. Well, this is a phone, but there's a timer in the phone to make sure that we only go a minute. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, your review starts now.
So what this volume made me realize is that Scott Snyder works a lot better when he's telling a story through multiple issues.
Okay.
So, like, his storyline work is always his best stuff, like Court of Owls, 0 Year. That's why Death of the Family was probably the weakest of the stories.
Yeah.
Because it was the least, like, detailed in the story-wise aspect. It was mostly just Joker comes back.
It was very, like, not action-centric, but almost action-centric.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're going with there.
And so what this comic made me realize is that, one, Scott Snyder works much better with Greg Capullo as the consistent artist.
Mm-hmm.
And 2, it would have been better if it was just like this consistent story throughout.
Yeah, what is Graveyard Shift? Because I don't think that...
It's just like this collection of like one-off issues between storylines
okay.
that they would do for it.
Okay.
So I thought it was kind of weak in that regard. Like, the writing and art is still consistently good.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd give it an eh.
An eh? Alright.
Nah.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm not even going to bother picking up the Volume 6. I'm just going to get Volume 7, and that's about it.
Yeah, I bought it just because, like, I would be upset at myself if I didn't have, like, them in order.
Yeah. I might be as well, but I think I can hold off on buying everything. You know? Possibly. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. So thank you for that quick review.
Egg cream.
Egg cream? That's what you have to say?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks. And for my quick review this week, I brought in, as some of you may know, if you've been listening to the Shitcast over on SoundCloud.com, I've been playing a lot of that Uncharted collection, and I am here today to review a third of that collection today. Uncharted, Drake's Fortune. I really like the game. Game's pretty. It definitely aged well. I think there was some up-res in this game. I don't think it's what it originally looks like when it came out originally for PS3. The controls are a little weird, a little stiff at first, and then you get used to it. It's just one of those controls where you have to get used to. And once you get used to it, you don't feel like it ages you don't feel like it's aged badly. Like, once you get used to it, it's like, oh, okay, this feels natural, this feels alright. There's some animations I think they could have possibly fixed up for this sort of remaster of the game. But I really like the story. This was like my first story, my first Uncharted that I ever played.
Time?
Yeah, it's my first time. I popped my Uncharted cherry today.
Wow, your Uncharted cherry.
And so the controls do age well. Beautiful. I would say, like, if this was like a PS4 launch game, like if you had told me, like, this is like the first Uncharted, first time people are ever playing this on the PlayStation 4. It's like a PlayStation 4 exclusive. like when the PS4 launched, I would have believed them. Like that's like how good it looks right now.
Nice.
It's a fun story. I think the twist is weird. Have you ever played Uncharted 1 before?
I haven't played any of them.
So just for
My
the
cherry is
context,
still Uncharted.
for the context of the viewers, the big twist of things that go on, something that you don't expect in the game, if you know what I'm talking about, felt a little bland. Felt like, okay, I felt like I've seen this in a video game hundreds of times before. So that's like my one thing about it. But I'm excited to go into 2. I'm excited to go through 3. Very happy. I wish overall, as like a HD collection, I wish that there was more of a presentation value. Like you get like you get the menus, you get some extras, but I feel like those extras were part of each of those games separately. And then you get some new trophies this time around. But like Rare Replay is like a great example of presentation value of like, here are all these cool, interesting things like about developing this game and all of this stuff, and that's not in this collection. So
Too bad we'll never get to play them.
Yeah. So yeah, too bad we'll never get to play Rare Replay because fuck an Xbox One.
Who can afford a VCR?
Yeah. So that's just in general like a side note about like the whole the collection as a whole as I've seen so far. But so far for Drake's Fortune, I will give it a yee. Not a fuck yee, not a soft yee. I think it's solid. I think it's a little basic bitch at one point, but that's
not a softie, not a fucky, not a soft fuck, not a yee.
But yeah, that's how I feel. So thank you so much for joining. Wow, today was a really short one.
Yeah.
Really short, quick review. I like that we're only doing one a week now. So we're not constantly feeling, oh, we got to get several, you know?
Yeah.
It feels good. I like the pacing a little better. It sticks to the name of quick reviews.
Ricky, what do you have to
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's
so thank you so much for joining us for quick reviews this week. If you liked what we had to say, and if you have any more thoughts on Uncharted Drake's Fortune or Batman Graveyard Shift, you can leave your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about our thoughts? Leave that as well. If you liked what we had to say, like that like button, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more episodes of quick reviews, for more thoughts on each of these things. I'll probably come back with Uncharted 2 and Uncharted 3 at one point for quick reviews. And if you want to reach us, maybe suggest some things for quick reviews, you can always tweet those suggestions at us at baiazonagamers. You can tweet me at Banana with Chong. You can tweet Henry over here at Henrosaurus. And if you have any tech questions, of course, you can always tweet our tech guy at 7Morris, but the O in Morris is a 0. You can check that in the description down below. And if you don't have Twitter, that's okay. You can email us at baiazonagamers@gmail.com. And of course, if you want to get some of this content early, you can check out our podcast, the Shitcast, over on SoundCloud.com. That link is in the description below as well if you want to get some of our YouTube content early. So thank you so much, one more time, for joining me for an episode of Quick Reviews. And until next time, have a great day full of quick reviews and, I don't know, what was something topical for this episode?
White man?
Basic white men, like Nathan Drake. Thank you.